Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on and do a single reading. I had a really strange dream last night and I've been thinking about it all day. I have this reoccurring dream about an airport, but anyway. I was having a dream that somebody was trying to get on a plane. Someone was trying to, well, it was me. It was from my point of view, I guess. But it was like someone wanted to, well, me, I wanted to get on this plane. And I remember it was hard to get to this plane. I was like running out of time, or there were obstacles. And when I got to where you get on the plane, it reminded me of an episode of Seinfeld where Elaine goes to the doctor and the doctor has said, like, he sees something on her chart that she's been difficult, and then she tries to like switch doctors and that follows her around. And the person on the plane was telling me that I had like done things that were wrong and I couldn't get on the plane. And I've been thinking about it all morning. I know this sounds crazy. It's not crazy. But I was really feeling the energy of someone who is almost not done learning lessons, but getting close to a manifestation coming in. I was so close to this plane, and it was just this energy of someone, it's like they had a clipboard and they were saying, no, you still have 2 more lessons to learn. I know that sounds crazy. And I've been thinking about it all day. And then I went out today, and on my way home, I looked, we were in the city, and I looked up and I was like, is that a bald eagle in the middle of the city? I was like, nah, that can't be a bald eagle in the middle of the city. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. And as we got closer, it was like, no, that's an eagle. And it was flying very low. Anyway, immediately to my phone, what does it mean when you see a bald eagle? So the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about the eagle. And it says, all-pervading power, truth seeker, transforms karma. And it says, bright, radiant challenges. And I kept thinking about this dream I was having. And I feel like perhaps there's just 1 or 2 more lessons you need to learn before your manifestation comes in, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, I did see on one of the meanings that it talks about communication. And this is a new deck, but I did shuffle it before we started. And communication ended up on the bottom, 22. And it says telepathy, transmission, perception, communication. And I'm hearing a few things with this card. I feel like you could be getting telepathic communication from this person. Maybe at times you find yourself picking up your phone, thinking that they're going to message you. Perhaps you feel like it's coming. Perhaps you're receiving, like you can actually hear messages from them. Some people do, maybe even in your dreams, I'm hearing. Anyway, I don't want to go too much into that before we shuffle. This is going to be a general reading, obviously. So while I was at the store with my kids, and I always look at the little animal figures. I started collecting them again recently. And usually I go for the black and white animals, and I was just drawn to this little donkey. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? I kissed him and my daughter thought that was funny. She's like, you kissed him on the lips. Ah. Anyway, so obviously before I started your reading, I was like, I'm going to use that little donkey. And I was like, I'm going to look up what a donkey means. It's so much fun in my head. Donkey spirit calms your spirit and teaches greater self-awareness. In that stillness, listen to your higher self and begin believing in your psychic perception. Did this card say perception? Oh my gosh. I don't believe in accidents. What? Come on, you guys. You cannot deny the magic here. You cannot deny it. So very interesting. You could be really learning how to trust in your spiritual gifts, in your intuition. Very, very beautiful. I just think that's super cute that that's what a donkey represents, and it's a little baby. Anyway, other things it symbolizes is being stubborn. Let's not hate on the little stubborn people. Hard work, diligence, honesty, simplicity, and integrity. It also represents peace, gentleness, adaptability, and self-awareness. Beautiful. So yeah, I think that's very interesting. Perception, hey? So we're gonna see what's happening here. Let's see what you need to hear. So right away we're opening to 38. And we see feminine wisdom, passion. We see that tiger. Oh, that's the cover of this deck. We have brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, personal power. So you could be stepping into your spiritual power and your personal beliefs. Very interesting. I have a deck where the wands in the deck look like this, and I'm seeing 4 of wands right here. Interesting. This is a very beautiful deck. And we have achievement, effort plus intention. Woo, this is looking good, you guys. Wally's got the zoomies. All right, here we go. I need to do one more. Yeah, Wally, you do it. Internal flame, interesting. Sacred purpose. Eternal flame, 43. You could resonate with divine feminine. This is a divine feminine deck, actually. You could represent or identify as a divine counterpart. Doesn't even have to be feminine. Oh my gosh! You guys, can you really ignore communication twice? Can you? Can you? 10. Wheel of Fortune energy. Ending of cycles. Sacred breath and sound. Life force and communication. Dolphins could be symbolic. Beautiful dolphins represent joy, happiness, abundance. We do have Wheel of Fortune energy here, so a turning point. Beautiful. I really want to see what this card says because that's 2 cards about communication we've had, so I can't ignore that. And I saw that eagle. We have the Priestess of Breath. The Priestess of the Breath of Light brings the light of the dolphin to you. To you. This important totem has long been a symbol of the life force embodied in breath, movement, and sound. This card is telling you to bring the dolphin's easy flowing pattern to the breath of your life force at this time. Healing is available to you now on both the physical and personal levels. Deep breathing can relieve stress, initiate and accelerate healing, and raise the resonant vibration of your chi. Is that what it's called? Is ki? I don't know. Or life force. So if there's a physical issue or personal pattern you want to resolve, oh my gosh, remember my dream? And it was like, you have 1 or 2 lessons to learn before I'm going to let you on the plane. And the eagle can represent karmic lessons. So perhaps, you know, there's 1 or 2 more lessons you need to learn before you can get on that plane, before there's communication. You could live at a distance from your person with the plane. Where was I? I interrupt myself. Anyway, another sacred energy heralded by this card is the resonance of sound. Dolphins have a special way of communicating, sending out clicks and responding to their reverberations. This card is calling your attention to how you communicate with yourself and others. This aqua blue color on the card reinforces the importance of this message, vibrating with the energy of the 5th or throat chakra. It's your soul's directive to honor your self-expression. If you find it difficult to speak up, start by venting your difficult feelings in your journal. This healing process leads to greater courage of expressions in the future. It's time to share your feelings, voice your requests, and honor your right to speak out. Just as my throat starts closing over. Take a deep breath and practice communicating openly with others. The romance of your breath, no, not the romance. That wasn't an accident, but I did say, I don't believe in accidents. I did say romance. The resonance of your breath and the sound will soon move your life forward with the freedom, fluidity, and sparkling joy of the dolphin's magical energy. Beautiful. And it is on page 46, which equals 10. So we have 1010. Very symbolic of endings and beginnings, of karmic lessons learned. One thing that I'm seeing is if there's someone you need to communicate, it doesn't have to be love, although I do channel love energy. Romantic love. It could even be, I'll give an example of, a parent. If you've been having communication problems with your parent and perhaps there was a fight and you don't really know what to say to them, this card is suggesting that you journal it. So let's say your counterpart, you haven't been able to talk to them. There's something about journaling your thoughts down before this person comes in, because I do feel 2 cards about communication. I do feel like this is saying you're going to have the opportunity to express yourself to this person. Perhaps one of those karmic lessons is the way that you communicate with others. I am someone who really struggles with communication, especially, when I'm triggered because of what I went through as a kid. It's the thing that I struggle with the most, I believe. We all have shadows that we struggle with, but anyway, let's get into it. So let's see what comes out. That little donkey is so cute. He's got his little head cocked, like, I wonder what's gonna come out today. Look at the way he's looking. He's like, ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen. Give us guidance, little donkey. So we have building your world, creation, expansion, networking. And we have 13, psychic ability, future vision, precognition. That's beautiful. So with 13, I'm feeling the energy that you, first of all, you could be a light worker. And what I see happening here is you could be learning to express your feelings about spirituality. You could be finding your own voice and how to express your own truth. And perhaps, you have a feeling that you're supposed to be some type of light worker. I know it sounds crazy. You could be, in your car right now listening to this, and there's a little voice inside of you saying, I could do that. I would love to be a tarot reader. You could watch my pick-a-card readings like I used to watch the readers I love, and you could sit there and be like, wow, such pretty cards. I wish I could do that. And that's your inner self saying you can do that. It's not whispering, I wish. It's whispering, you can. You definitely... I am channeling, someone who could be working towards divine union. And possibly this is part of your journey to realize your own spiritual gift. I also feel the energy of a transformation here with 13, death and rebirth. This building your world, creation, expansion, networking, and 3. 3 is about community. It's about cooperation. It's about collaboration. It's about communication. That's a lot of C words, hey? Interesting. ABC. It's the 3rd letter in the alphabet. That's interesting. Anyway, I think way too deeply about stuff like that. So perhaps you are someone who, is looking at expanding your spiritual gifts. Maybe you're looking at expanding and your career into actually guiding other people. It could be that during this separation that you've been really focused on working on yourself, and you know, you're not someone who's just waiting for someone. You're someone who's building an empire. You're building your foundation. You're grounding yourself. You're building your world as you transform into this newer version of yourself, because I do feel like you've changed. And I do feel like you're getting a lot of psychic downloads and you're realizing that you are gifted. It can be, we can gaslight ourselves so hard when we have intuitive downloads. And you know, if you say them out loud to somebody and you say, I thought that that was going to happen and then it did, they look at you like, okay, okay, crazy pants. Here's a tarot deck, go away now. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to look at the book for this. I'm leaving this open to whatever messages come through. This card, ooh. This card indicates that you are now capable of reaching new heights of intuition and precognitive ability. In fact, you may have already noticed flashes of insight and deeper awareness, intuitive downloads, deeper awareness about self. We saw that with the eagle and the karmic lesson. No, the donkey. Was it the donkey? Perception of self? Anyway, I'm like all excited. If so, trust the information you receive and let yourself look even deeper into the potential meanings of your future visions. Stop gaslighting yourself. There may be important messages coming your way. These may take the form of guidance about future choices or inspirations about creative, career-related, or personal projects. So one thing I wanted to mention is if you are someone who's in the spotlight and you are someone who creates, if you find yourself forcing yourself to create content, that's not going to bring you the fulfillment or it's not going to reach the people you need it to reach. One thing you might start noticing is if you are creative, because I do have this, oh my gosh, we have to do it. Oh my goodness. So we have learning, joy, art, music. So you could be someone who's focusing on your creative endeavors right now. And one thing I want to mention that I experienced that I'll talk to you guys about, because you guys don't think I'm crazy pants. When I say this to my partner, they look at me like I'm nuts. But one thing that I noticed after I started awakening and was healing is I would have random ideas about TikToks, and at first I would ignore them. And then I started writing them down, and anytime I had them and I made a TikTok about it, it reached the people it needed to reach. And that's also how I treat tarot. I don't come on here looking for a message. I kind of, you know, I take signs and synchronicities throughout the day to kind of guide me to what I want to do here. And anyway, you could be someone who's tapping into your creativity, and you could be getting intuitive downloads that could help you realize or reach your potentials. What I'm saying, I feel like I'm rambling. Like, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, because I just feel I just feel like I'm rambling. Anyway, remember that your soul vibrates at the level of spirit connection. For this reason, this card may also indicate a potential career involving psychic or intuitive practices. In fact, you may have had such careers in your past lives. Know that your soul is calling you to reconnect. Take time to meditate more so you can peacefully receive. Let yourself trust your growing intuition. The spirit world is open to you, ready to reveal your future potential and all that you need to know now. I wanted to mention something because people will say to me, you have you aren't confident. You appear so confident when you're talking. And I've worked hard on that. Not to appear confident, but I've worked hard on growth. But one thing that I wanted to mention, where'd my thought go? Oh, is I am someone, I can relate to you guys doubting your intuition. Like, even when signs and synchronicities and things that I believe in or things that I manifested are popping up in front of my very eyes, I can still have those days where I question it all. That's completely normal. That's the battle of ego and soul. And, you know, I hope that we all get to a place where that doesn't happen, but I'm not there yet, so I can't promise it. I still have those days. Like last night before I went to bed, I was like talking out loud to my spirit guides, asking them for advice, like send me signs if I'm nuts. Anyway, I'm being very honest and real with you. Maybe there's a lot of pile threes here because there's a lot of threes looking up at me. There's 333. What else happened to me? I saw 888 and 444, so that could be symbolic. Anyway, I really do feel like I'm rambling. I had a point and I've lost it. So so anyway, I was going to say I'm still someone who battles with that ego. So if you still, we're meant not to believe in any of it, okay? So just believe in the magic. Just believe in the magic. Believe in the magic. But I don't want to tell you what to do either. I want to look at this 33. Oh, interesting. This card foretells of a time of great productivity and expansion for you. If you've been thinking about growing your business or creating an entirely new one, I said that, focus on those intentions now. Your dreams may also include composing music, writing, teaching, painting, cooking, or baking, which are all projects that build on ideas and produce nectar for the body, mind, and soul. See, you can be a cook and be a light worker. If you are doing your passion, it's funny, I've been watching Hell's Kitchen. There was one year where there was this girl on there, and the whole time we were watching it, I'm like, that's her soul mission. She is born to cook. She is gonna win. Anyway, they do require repeated attention and action, so take time to create a plan, set some goals, and bring both the creative and technical elements together. The bee is also a symbol of fertility, so the expansion foretold here may relate to family matters, a child or children on the way, new in-laws through marriage, or even reconnecting with distant friends or relatives, are all the ways you may expand your personal network. On a practical level, this card could also indicate a career in architecture, design, or construction. It could also signify connections with people who do such work. You may even be building a new house or expanding your present one. I'm seeing 3 of Pentacles energy. The bees join together to assemble their hive structure and provide for their community, increasing value for all. Now is the perfect time for you to build the world you desire, so make your plans and set to work. And what I'm seeing, sorry, I'm possibly, what I feel like I'm seeing is a high priestess who is possibly feels union or communication coming in, and you're learning how to trust that, not overthink it. And also I feel like you're about to, or you already have started looking into what really makes you happy on a soul level. And like that said, you can be so many things than just a than a tarot reader, or, you know, light worker is just a very, it's one word to describe a spectrum of things. Maybe you're on the spectrum. Anyway, let's go future energy. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? What? Oh my gosh. I'm having an energetic reaction to this. We have angelic assistant, divine guidance, loving support, 6. And that's what I feel, that this connection, this angel's looking over this connection. And I know to the outside world, we all look like we're nuts. Hello, outside world. We're not crazy. We're the smart ones. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I cannot believe that came out. Tower energy. So it could be that the both of you have had a foundational shift in your energy. You could be ready to come back together. We have soul partner eternal connection. And what did I say? I was getting counterpart energy. I was getting specifically divine feminine who is perhaps focused on their soul path, and that's why I feel this communication. 2 cards about communication. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That card is one of the reasons I bought this deck, and that's magic. Anyway, that's magic. That was on the back of the box. Anyway. 1 and 6, 1, magician's energy. The 2 of you manifesting a better life, working on all of your elements. 6, lover's energy. 6. 4. Anyway. All right. What did I say too about... I felt like I was talking about 1 or 2 lessons before union. Anyway, this is amazing. I hope this is recording. The radiant connections shown on this card reveal a potentially life-changing message for you. The appearance of your twin flame is on the horizon, and it's a directive of your karmic destiny that you reunite. Many people consider twin flames to be romantic connections, soulmates called back together from previous lives. This could indeed be the case for you, and this card may be announcing the homecoming of an abiding love. But there are many types of soul partners. They can take the form of loving parent and child, business partners, scientists working together on the same discovery, composer and lyricist, whoever makes lyrics, environmentalists with a common cause. See all the ways to have soul missions and be a light worker. It's not just this, it's so many things. And that's what I say about people like singers who write songs that speak to our soul. They're living their soul mission. And those lyrics are downloads. Anyway, I know I sound like a crazy person. I know. I am. Join me. Anyway. Where was I? So don't be distracted by the similarity in appearance of the souls pictured here. This message is about perfectly matching resonance that vibrates with mutual recognition and higher purpose. The tiger that stands between these twin flames represents great passion. This may manifest in a physical relationship or represent a project that is compelling to you. Be encouraged, for the brilliant beam of light is pure spirit, and you are being blessed and guided by divine consciousness. So get ready for a profound relationship, one of twin devotion to each other and a higher cause. And your affirmation is, I am open to finding a deeper purpose in my life and finding a soul partner who will share my higher intentions. And guys, I have to just point this out. It's on page 59. And the thing that I always say about counterpart connections, Hierophant energy, a connection where you're meant to learn spiritual lessons from each other and grow and evolve into your higher selves. 9. And you evolve. You evolve into your higher self. You transform, you rebirth into your higher self through the connection and find your soul purpose. And I'm just like, I am in this. I am here for this. Anyway. Amazing. So yeah, on the horizon, hey? It's on the horizon. I feel like there's a song that I should be thinking of right now, but I can't. I don't know why I just started hearing Gray Sky Morning. Is that the song I'm hearing? Is it because that's by a band called Someone Horizon? I don't know. Okay, so next, we have, I've already put the Poe. This is called The Poe, and it's based on Edgar Allan Poe. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know as much as I want to about Edgar Allan Poe, but I'm excited for this deck. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh my gosh. So before I started, I shuffled this deck and I did not look at the bottom. And it's Six of Cups, which shows a soul connection. And it shows someone thinking of you. And I think they're thinking of you because you're in your power. You're working on yourself. I don't think you're working on yourself. I heard something very interesting today, which is if you are only working on yourself to bring in union, that's not going to work. You need to be working on yourself for yourself. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. This is my special interest. So we have Six of Cups here, and we see this person thinking about a feminine, doesn't have to be gender. And we have the Queen of Candles, which is the Queen of Wands. And that's what I'm getting here, Queen of Wands energy, someone tapping into their creative potential, someone tapping into that source, tapping into source. That's what you're tapping into, your higher self. I'm like so excited. I don't know why. So the quote here, now are thoughts thou shalt not banish, now are visions ne'er to vanish. From thy spirit shall they pass no more, like dewdrop from the grass. This does represent, I just wanted to make sure that wasn't someone coming to my house. That's terrifying. This can represent longing. So this person could be thinking about you a lot. They could be looking at pictures of you. This does represent, you know, reconciliation, union, reconnection. You and this person could have had childhood wounding that, you know, you both triggered each other with. Oh, we have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Paws. From my infancy, I was noted for the docility, I don't know, of humanity, of my disposition. Six of Paws is about equal give and take. It's about reciprocity. We have 6-6 here. I find that very interesting because sixes are about harmony and union. And we see this partly built foundation. And I'm hearing perhaps the two of you have a strong foundation to rebuild this tower, 16. And what comes after 16? 17, the star, wish fulfillment. Anyway, oh my. Well, let's see what's happening. Let's go. Let's see your current energy. Your current energy. What is your energy? Your current energy. We have strength and the Queen of Candles. You are tapping into your strength here, my friend. 38 was on the bottom in the very beginning. Communication. And I saw 3-8. I saw Empress energy. Not chasing. I saw strength energy. Standing in your power. Keeping strong. Not letting that ego take you down. You're really tapping into your strength. And with strength, I always think of like a tiger or a lion stepping into your power. A feeling for which I have no name has taken possession of my soul. Wow. So you could even have said that, like you could think that about this person, like they have a grasp on your soul that you just can't deny. And Queen of Candles shows you working on your foundation. Six of Paws, maybe you had therapy. Maybe you're spending some time with your animals. That's therapeutic. Anyway, this is beautiful energy. You're in your strength. I love it. Now, me saying that, you could be experiencing some ego, and some fear. Just remember that inner strength you have. Tap into that source. Beautiful. 8 also makes me think of counterparts because it's that unbreakable connection. It can't be recreated with someone else, and you can't destroy it. Let's go one more for your energy. We have death and rebirth. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, look at the couple. Death and rebirth, 13. So we have some confirmation here. The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where one ends and where the other begins? So you could be in this transformative period right now. Perhaps you are transitioning onto your soul path, and that can be messy. We have the Ten of Paws, Ten of Pentacles, and we see it is a happiness to wonder. It is a happiness to dream. And I'm feeling like you are focused long-term right now. You're not focused on instant gratification. You don't want fast communication and then ghosting. You don't want inconsistency. You want structure and balance. And that's what you've been working towards, I feel. With the Ten of Pentacles, I see you working on your foundation. And like I said, thinking long-term, not just emotionally. You're thinking long-term stability. You're seeing the bigger picture. I'm getting that you're being very patient as well. So if you're someone who doubts you're being patient and you laugh when I say that, you know, there's a reason I always put myself down and laugh when patience comes out. Anyway, you should be proud of your patience, because it's not really fair of me to laugh at my own patience, because going through the spiritual journey, you have to be patient, even if you don't want to be, even if you're forced to be, like me. All right, I want to look at whoever you're connected with. I'm going to look at their energy. What I'm thinking right now when I'm looking at this is you could be evolving right now, and your person could be transforming or going through some kind of ending. Oh my goodness. So we have another one. Interesting. Didn't I say I was seeing Three of Pentacles? So your person's going through very interesting stuff here. We have the Devil, we have the Three of Paws, and the Two of Paws. So this is someone who's trying to create balance in their life. This is someone who is, this could be someone who's going back and forth, weighing up not weighing up their options, weighing up the idea of coming towards you if they're ready. I'm seeing someone wondering if they have enough to give you. Can they give to this foundation? I think it's interesting how we saw the Six of Pentacles, because and that half-done foundation and the two people sitting on it, because I almost feel like this person is getting ready to come towards you and want to work on things, is what I'm hearing. And they could be really struggling with their ego and their intuition here with the Devil. I'm also seeing this one flame still burning here. There's so many messages I'm getting. I love tarot so much. Remember how I said it's possible your person is going through a transformation as you evolve? I do see this Devil energy is trying to stop that transformation. So their ego is trying to stop it, because it's happening now. It's already happening. And the more it happens, the more panicked those shadows get, that ego gets. Anyway, this is someone who wants to, like I said, right now I see them as trying to find balance in their life so that they can give you reciprocity and give to this foundation. Beautiful energy, you guys. On the bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So this person is reflecting, they're gaining clarity, they're thinking about you. We have the Eight of Paws, Eight of Pentacles. The true genius shudders at incompleteness, imperfection, and usually prefers silence to saying the something which is not everything that should be said. Wow, I hope my brain can wrap it around that. Very interesting the way this says the true genius shudders at incompleteness and imperfection and prefers silence to saying something. So this person might not know what to say to you yet. So that's probably why they're holding back, because they want to make sure that they know exactly how many bricks they're bringing to this foundation, I'm hearing. I'm also called to say here, this person is weighing up a cat and a bird. And in the next card, the bird is gone. Not that I'm saying your person is weighing you up with someone else. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm seeing this person, you know, trying to find balance so that they can give you equal give and take is what I'm hearing. Oh, I was going to read this. The Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. A visitor tapping at your midnight door? Is that what that said? Midnight dreary? Midnight hour. Remember I was hearing that the other day? In the midnight hour, I can feel your power, just like a prayer. I'm going to take you there. So you could be receiving communication in the middle of the night, or maybe this person like knocks on your door. Interesting. Clean up. All right. Let's see your current thoughts about this connection. How are you feeling? Sorry about this connection. How are you feeling about this connection? You feel like you want to come out? Hierophant. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I'm asking how you're feeling, and the quote is, "Lord, help my poor soul." So you could be... Oh, look at that candle that's in the... Interesting. So how you're feeling about this connection, you do see this as a higher level of commitment. Maybe you were laying in your bed last night saying, please help me. Like, just if this person's coming in, send me a sign that I'm not crazy. The Hierophant does show that you feel you've learned a lot of spiritual lessons from this person and experienced spiritual growth throughout this connection is what I'm seeing. We have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn. Page of Paws. Page of Paws does show, and the Queen of Swords shows you feel this person needs to also work on themselves. I feel like you feel this person needs to go through some growth, and perhaps, you know, you could have a boundary up here. This is Queen of Swords. Words have no power to impress the mind without the exquisite horror of their reality. Interesting. Let's see how this person is feeling about you. Oh my gosh. So this came out in reverse, but I'm going to pick it up in the upright and talk about both. Four of Wands, you guys. Four of Wands. I loved her with a love more fervent than I had ever believed it is possible to feel for any denizen of earth. I'm going to reread that because I'm pretty sure I messed that up. I loved her with a love more fervent, whatever that word is, than I had believed it possible to feel for any denizen of earth. And look at that. I'm getting like, I don't know why I'm getting Pride and Prejudice, like Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth. Ugh. Four of Candles, Four of Wands for how they're feeling about you. In the reverse shows me they're, you know, they saw you as the one. They know that you're their one, and perhaps they feel really disconnected from you right now. Oh my gosh, look at how you guys see each other. How cute. The Hierophant and the Four of Candles. Okay. We have the Knight of Quills on the bottom. So this is someone who does want to come towards you. That's why we had two communication cards right off the get-go. Knight of Swords, this is someone who wants to come towards you. You know, it's a very fast-moving energy. Interesting. Can you show me what the connecting energy is between these two? Connecting energy, oh my gosh! Six of Cups! This is magical, you guys. This is magical. Anyway, I've already read this, but this shows shared energy. You both think about each other. You both long for each other. You both want to reconnect. It's very clear. You both want to reconnect. We also have the Nine of Candles, and the Nine of Candles is about still having hope for this connection. You both still have hope for this connection, both of you. 9 and 6, such a twin flamey number. Oh my goodness. Wow. I knew this was going to be a good one because I had a dream and then I saw an eagle, like a bald eagle in the middle of the city. And the donkey. This donkey needs a friend. Let's see near future energy in this connection. We have the High Priestess. A bunch of cards came out. I'm not going to take them. So High Priestess, let my heart be still a moment and this mystery explore. And it feels like in the near future, heightened intuition. I think it's interesting that it says, let my heart be still a moment and this mystery explore. It makes me feel like when this person comes in, you are gonna hold back, not in a bad way, in an intuitive way. We do have Ace of Candles, so we do see this person coming in, taking action towards you, and we see a spark of passion between the two of you. But to me, it looks like you're taking this very, very slow, very patient. You don't want to rush it. You're going to see what your intuition tells you about how this person is coming in. Have they changed? Have you changed? Are they still triggering you? Because if you're still triggered, that means there's still lessons. I had no idea this was going to be such a deep reading. Let's get another one for near future energy. We have the Moon. That is very interesting because we have two cards about intuition, heightened intuition. Perhaps, something in your near future comes into fruition or comes into clarity, and, you have that moment where you're like, I knew it. I am magic. For the Moon never beams without bringing me dreams. Interesting. Can I have... This shows divine feminine energy as well, and the High Priestess. Very interesting. I kind of want to get... I need to get one more for this energy because we have the Moon and the High Priestess. Near future energy between the two of you. We have the Six of Swords. Oh my gosh. And we have this... We have the Swan, which is so soulmate, twin flame, counterpart energy. Six of Swords. We called it a river of silence, for there seemed to be a hushing influence in its flow. Very interesting. I don't normally get this with the Six of Swords, but the Six of Swords, we see these two people trying to reconnect. And what I'm seeing, again, I don't normally get this with the Six of Swords, but I'm getting it with this energy. If you look at these people, they look kind of... It talks about a river of silence and a hushing influence. And with the Moon and the High Priestess, I feel... I almost need to get one more card because this shows the two of you reconnecting, but I'm feeling that it's going, like, you take it very slow. It could be that you slowly reconnect and there isn't much said. Like, this person may just come in and say one thing, and then perhaps, a day or two passes before you hear from them again. Because there is something about silence here, especially with the Moon and High Priestess. I want to see this person's intentions. We have Justice. Interesting. I'm not going to take both of those. So this person's intentions is to bring justice to this situation. Perhaps this person still has karmic lessons. Near future energy can be tomorrow onward. And I'm just, again, I don't normally get the energy with the Six of Swords that I'm getting today. I feel it's very quiet between you in the near future. And like I said, near future is tomorrow onwards. With this justice, it does show this person intends to reveal something after they go through this rebirth, which they're going through right now. So you don't actually want to hear from this person right now, if I'm being honest, because they're still transforming. They're not quite ready to bring those bricks from that card we saw to build that wall with you. But they're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race, my friends. What will their next action be? We have the Ace of Swords, communication and clarity. If you wish to forget anything on the spot, make a note that this thing is to be remembered. Interesting. So this person's next actions is to bring you clarity and truth. And, you know, that's why we have justice here, communication. We do have this person approaching you, King of Candles. And to me, this King of Candles looks very blah. They look like they're feeling sorrow. I don't know how to say that in a more better way. Listen to me. I think it's interesting for how they're feeling about you because they have Four of Candles here. And look at this King of Wands. He's 4 candles. And I'm seeing Ace of Wands, them communicating with you, taking action, forward movement, progression, 3 of Wands, approaching this Queen of Swords is what I'm seeing. What is still blocking this connection? We have the 9 of Pentacles. So this person is still working on their foundation, as are you. You could still be trying to find your soul path. This shows that the two of you still need to work on, you know, the evolution of, it's you guys evolving. One of the blockages in the past, although I'm not really going I'm not dissecting this, but I always hear fear of giving up independence. And one of the cards had a wolf on it. And I almost mentioned that wolf. So perhaps your person, you know, is a bit of a lone wolf. But it just shows as a blockage that there still needs to be soul growth here. And we can work with that. Let's get some advice for this connection. Spirit advice. We have the Magician. It's really interesting because there's a clock here. And right away I heard, like, this is coming in, just have patience. But the raven sitting lonely on the placid bust spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. And the Magician does talk about communication. So for advice, I'm seeing, keep working on yourself. Remember what I said about this card, which is future energy. Magician and Lovers, 1 and 6. And so all you can do right now is work on your own things. You can't control this. And this person energetically is also working on their stuff. And the Magician does show them communicating with you, like they will communicate. So if you're someone who is worrying about that, communication is coming. That's why you found this reading. You didn't find it by accident. Interesting. Any other advice, Spirit? We have the Ace of Candles. What did I say about the King of Wands taking action with the Ace of Wands? So this is going to come in. There is an offer coming in. We have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Deep into the darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming, dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. And if you are in a counterpart connection, if that doesn't speak to you, I don't know what does, because think about it. Just think about that person and how you can't energetically let them go. And how even when there's darkness, your soul has hope for it. Even when there's no contact, you feel like something's coming, or you feel like you can feel them. And it says, deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, right? Overthinking it, gaslighting yourself, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. And what do normal human beings say when we tell them about a counterpart connection. That's a bunch of crap. That's just an excuse for toxicity. No, it's not. Actually, the reader that I loved said the opposite, that the term and the label narcissism, I hate saying that, is actually also a label that people use to not heal. It's anyway, I know some of you want me to go down that road today, but I'm not going to go down that road today. I'm just not going to do it. Let's see the next 1 to 2 months in this connection. How is the energy changing in the next 1 to 2 months? Oh my gosh, you guys. 1 to 2 months. Remember, near future energy, it feels quiet. Even if communication comes in, it feels like quiet communication, slow burn communication. 1 to 2 months. We have the wheel. Never to suffer, would never to have been blessed. And we see this Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. I'm also called to these 3 candles, 3 of Wands, forward movement and progression, a turning point. We have the Chariot. As soon as the balloon quits the earth, it is subjected to the influence of many circumstances, tending to create a difference in its weight, augmenting or diminishing its ascending power. 7 of Pentacles, your manifestations coming in 1 to 2 months. And we have 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups! Is it 10 of Cups? Yes, it's 10 of Cups. You guys could have thrown a penny into a wishing well about this person I'm seeing. And neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. The demons down under the sea, devil energy, that ego. You guys, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's get you a number card. Let's see if there's any synchronicities that want to come out. Take these numbers as signs that you're on the right path as well. Like all these 3s that we're seeing, 333 could be important. 1111. Is that really the only one that wants to come out? No. That's weird. I was just thinking about this card. That is so weird. I'm not even lying. I was thinking about this card because I was thinking about that 1 or 2 lessons left before union, before manifestation. That stupid person on the airplane who wouldn't let me on. 77, I am brave. It's time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the directions of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. And remember, the eagle talked about karmic lessons, old patterns, habits, and fears. Remember that candle card that talked about the darkness and the worries and the fear? Anyway. You should hear me. Like, I'm so alive after I do this reading, and just people don't understand it. They're like, why are you so energetic right now? 55, substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change. A need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we have 24. Lover's energy, 6. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. You could have a lot of masculine energy, High Priestess and Emperor energy. Anyway, beautiful. So you guys, that's your reading. I hope it resonated, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm off to spend time with my family. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thanks for hanging out with me. You're the best. You're the best friends ever. Seriously, I'm like, I have the best friends in the whole wide world. I seriously do. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you. I love you. I love you. So does the donkey. Bye.